Just an update on my turmeric and ginger, which I started 2 weeks ago now. I checked the temperatures inside the cabinet where I placed them, and the temperature is 18 degrees to 20 degrees C. It needs to get higher for the turmeric to start to root, but turmerics are fine, but this one in the past couple of days it's actually started to produce some roots. You can see roots coming there and there. I think there was one underneath as well, so that's really good. And I think now the temperature's going up, because during the day I'm able to take them out of the cabinet, put them in the kitchen window, and it gets really hot there. In fact, the water was very warm, and I think that's what's started them off. This is the update on my plant. Well, it's 2 plants that I grew last year from rhizomes. Kept them in the kitchen all winter. Now the old leaves are dying back and the new shoots are coming forward. Up here, and if you look behind this one, you'll see those are the new ones there. Now, because the weather is getting warmer, I've started to water it, and I'm using a system that was shown to me by Rob Bob on his channel, and it's my cheaper version of the Ola pot, which is a terracotta unglazed pot in which you fill full of water, and the plant starts to send its roots towards the pot. In fact, it finally wraps around the whole pot and it draws the water out, and it's a much better way of doing it, because when you're growing things in containers like this, which we have to do in the north because we have to bring them in the winter, you're really worried about overwatering, and that way your plant starts to control its own water supply. These are really cheap little pots that I got at a thrift shop. They cost 20 cents, and they're just perfect. They've got no holes in the bottom, but if you've got pots like that, you could always put a cork in and that would work. So we're in the recycled glass greenhouse, and I planted out the 2 turmerics which I started in the autumn, and which in the last film I shown you they were in Andy's planter, trellis planter inside the kitchen. I transported them last night. I took a picture to show the roots, which I'll show you in this film. They've developed really strong, good roots. At the same time, I also planted some rhizomes of turmeric in the box with them. These have not been put in water first, so it's just as a control to see how much better it is to put them in water. And I have to put them in early here just to get a really good growing season. So it is still very cold at night, so I'm covering them with a plastic and pallet wood cover at night, and also I'm putting fleece on them as well. So hopefully they'll be okay, because the temperatures are going to start coming up from now on. Just to show you what else is going on in the greenhouse, these are some tomatoes which I started just after Christmas from seed. They're an organic variety and they're called Caro. They're very high in vitamin A. They're an old variety, but they're supposed to be good for eyesight, so hopefully. Then I've got some Cape gooseberries here that I started from seed, and here are some chilies. They're very hot chilies, chinensis, which I started from seed last year, so they've overwintered in the house, so hopefully they're going to produce this year.